So for GTA 3, the last time I played it was probably when it first came out. And also, I think that this remaster style they did for their phone ports works the best for GTA 3 because Vice City really worked with that glow and haze of the neon, and San Andreas definitely worked with the glow and the haze of Los Santos and LA. Those are two different places, but the same place. This being kind of like claustrophobic, detailed, gritty, and a bit cartoony, I just think really works for this one because it feels like GTA 4. It should be kind of cold and sterile. It's still lame that they're cartoony. They look like fucking Fortnite characters. I'm not hearing any sound effects from these people when I'm bumping into them. Hey. We obviously had it on PC, as evidenced by the box you were talking about, but you don't remember playing it for very long. PC was close to Vice City. Yeah, and you just hopped over to Vice City. I mean, I always thought of Grand Theft Auto 3 as the revolutionary, impressive for what it did with this big city and what you could do in it, but that Vice City really put it all together. But that's just because I never really owned this one. But now that I played here, I like the vibe of it. It's interesting. This is the one, yeah, I'm kind of most impressed with. It seems to fit. The remaster looks the best here. Because in San Andreas, it's like they go for this like stupid photorealistic thing in the smoggy LA that's not smoggy, and then the characters look so cartoony. It's that annoying sound again with the engine. It's pretty quiet here. Sounds like you have a duck. Yep, 200 duck power under there. If anything, the characters look like the GTA cover art. Yeah, yeah, I like that style, but I wish it was looked like it was more like pencil drawn or line drawn as opposed to being cartoony. Like when you emulate a Genesis or Super Nintendo game, a pixel game, and you add the weird upscaling on it, where it kind of just fattens up all the lines. And it gives it this weird Play-Doh plastic look. Yeah, this one, the style for these ports looks the best for here. I think it matches the best. I mean, I would... But who knows? I mean, maybe if I had... Take a look at the GTA 3 cover art, I will. Yeah, it's... Like, I see it. Yeah, I'm thinking like the thick lines, and if it was more comic line drawing than sort of cartoony weirdness. The lighting is nice, but I looked at like some of the character redesigns they did for even like the mechanic guy. You go, why did you change it so much? It looked better before. The artistic intent was a lot better before. Mr. Whoopi! What happened here? This guy took his car back? Don't mess with Mr. Whoopi. Yeah. Got half a license plate. Yeah, maybe this style works better for the like more claustrophobic environments, perhaps. I keep going back to the same place every time. This really does feel like GTA 4. I feel like I've driven on these same roads before. Could be wrong about that, but it feels like it. Some of those curves around there. I like the line that the cops have with what they'll actually pull you over for. You can smash into a pole. That's not... You're not a criminal. I'm going to run this... You were running a red light. Or maybe that was a red light by me. Looked green. It's pretty hard to tell. Yeah, GTA 3. Holy moly! Flip, 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 flip him, flip him. Oh boy. He's okay. Ugh, it's like that gooey, plasticky, fake, nice graphics. You know? It's like they focused on lighting and reflections when you should be focused on the overall cohesion of the world, the ambiance, and what it looks like and what it feels like when people play the originals. And instead, everything comes back to lighting. Lighting and ray tracing. Particles. Reflections. That's great on top of it, but you need the core to feel good and to feel the same. To feel like a better version of what the originals felt like. Oh yeah, the cops in GTA 3, they're way faster than you, and there's not a lot of room to dodge. Seems like in Vice City and San Andreas, it's so easy to get in almost any car and outrun every cop. GTA 3, they're constantly slamming into you. And damaging your wheels. Makes it a little more exciting. And a bit frustrating. Let's just get into this big old truck. No. Oh! I think these games work pretty well when they're claustrophobic. I think that's what makes Vice City and GTA 4 seem maybe a bit more like exciting. Because it's easier to like, oh, a cop just went around the corner. Now it's time to make my move and get away from them. And the chases are a bit more dramatic. Whereas in San Andreas, it's so open, you can just... And GTA 5. You just get in any car and floor it and you're gone. You know, they don't have a chance of catching you. That was weird, that crane just flipped over to the side. How far can we get? Not too far. Can we do some kind of a cool flip here? Roll it, roll it, rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. Here comes a kappa. Yeah. Poof, fuck you. I'm having a power fantasy. This is the one I've had the most fun with today. Playing through all three. Definitely not as much fun as I had playing the remaster of Dead Rising. You burned like a witch. Like, a cool thing about Dead Rising is that it was it was the big herald of like what you could do on an Xbox 360 with these bigger worlds and like more cinematic storytelling. But it wasn't cinematic storytelling now where I find a lot of... Okay, if you think of like your classic PS4 single-player, third-person adventure cinematic story, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, whatever, a lot of cutscenes, and also there is no... what do you call it? Differing from the main path. This is going to happen. These characters are going to die. You're going to deal with them in this way. And if you don't, the cutscene's just going to do it for you. That's not really how it works. It's more like you're either doing it or the cutscene does it. But I feel like with Dead Rising, it was so cool that there's all of these characters just hanging out, and it's completely up to you which ones survive or not. How fun is that? You actually have an influence on the world. That's amazing. My biggest gripe with modern games is that they don't justify it being a game instead of a movie enough. There needs to be a reason why I'm holding the controller. And not making it feel like the game gave me the controller and I'm their little brother and they go, there you go, here you go. Press the buttons. Oh, Kratos is lifting a rock. Better press X really fast. Oh, man. like cheats in Grand Theft Auto games, it's like in high school when I first skipped a class. All of a sudden, it feels like, well, I could skip every class. Every class is a choice of, should I go or should I skip it? And before that, it was, well, attend every class. So once you start messing around with that, it opens up a bit of a can of worms if you want to experience it as a single player playthrough. But Grand Theft Auto games are also sandboxy and fun, so I think, like, at a certain point, why not just chuck on the cheats? Sort of like, I always felt like Grand Theft Auto was hop onto it, mess around a bit, do some missions, mess around, do some missions, and when you get tired of just the repetition of doing those missions, listening to people talk, going and shooting people with mediocre gunplay, then it's time to put on all the cheats and rocket launchers and just kind of have havoc. It's Grand Theft Auto has always sort of been two games. No, I think you're more of a Dilbert, Morky, than a Garfield. Dilbert was a very logical guy, right? The driving feels good. It's so fast and responsive. This is the one I've definitely had the most fun with, easily, has been GTA 3. And maybe that's entirely because I didn't play the original GTA 3, or more because GTA 3 is probably the one, I'm assuming, that had the most to gain with a remaster. I think the shooting mechanics now are the same as like GTA 5. So you can pull... Let me try to find a gun. There we go. So I think you just hold L2 and then you press circle. Punch, 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 kick. Pretty bad. Wait. Fuck off. The combat controls are like a... It's like a free aim system, and then... I think if you go in the car, you get a shotgun, don't you? Free aim and then a lock-on. Dude. What kind of a Grand Theft Auto is this? You can't even get into a cop car? What a little bitch. Why doesn't he break in? You couldn't do that in GTA 3. Alright, well, just steal a car from these guys. Oh! No! 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 I need a gun. So yeah, you hold L2, and they're supposed to go kind of like white, but they're not doing that here. Maybe because I didn't select this? That's weird. Yeah, the free aim is... it's probably better. It's not great. This is weird. I'm not able to lock onto these guys like I was in the other... in San Andreas. And Vice City Remastered. Definitive. You know, putting the definitive edition on there is such a fuck you. It's the only one you're gonna need. Actually, I feel like I need the originals. And you've taken that away from me. There we go. Alright, let's try to knock this guy down. Give me... It's so goopy. Alright, here's some combat. So yeah, you hold L2, and you got free aim, and you got this, so... It's kind of best to just, like, tap L2, and then let go and tap L2 again. God, they're so cartoony. What do they look... It just looks like Fortnite to me. I feel like it's all just a... It's a... Everything is just a Fortnite crossover. Fortnite crossover event! Oh my god. Fortnite rules the world. Who run the world? Epic Game Store! You want to play Borderlands 3? How about the Borderlands 3 Epic Game Store Launcher crossover event? The game you're playing is actually the Epic Game Store. Starring Borderlands 3. You bought the original trilogy a few months back. You didn't know this was coming up? So what did you buy? Because you, my friend, scored Although, this is pretty cool. This one's good. Let's see if it's online still, which I don't think it is. That's what's on the store now. GTA 5, GTA 5 money, GTA 5 money, GTA 5 starter pack money, GTA 5 definitive. Oh, wait a second. These are all... You can buy these separate, maybe. View product. Do you have to buy them all together? Because they come out as 3 games. Grand Theft Auto 5. Wow. So you can't buy those anymore. So Kev, who bought... So you bought the GTA trilogy on what? PS4? PS4, PS5? And now you're not finding it in your library? The libraries can be kind of tricky. You know what would be nice is before I press the download button, if it tells me how big it is. 44 minimum. PS4. So if you're looking at your collection, sometimes you have to go platform and you gotta tell them what it's on. So PS4. The PS3 stuff's gotta be, I guess the PS Now. The PS3 and your PS5 is PS Now. PS. Sony is... Other than the exclusive games they do, they're crossing into like Microsoft territory in terms of like how they run their business sometimes. GTA for real. Alright, so I don't have GTA 3, and I don't think I can buy it. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody used to harass Microsoft, and then Microsoft realized, oh, wait a second, we're super rich. So we're just going to give gamers crazy deals. And then we're going to buy a bunch of studios and then try to make some of these exclusives that Sony is so good at. So yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to play GTA 3. Now I'm thinking, did GTA 3 ever get released on the PS4? It's like they're rewriting history. Those never existed. It's always been the definitive edition. You love mobile ports. You'll never get a refund. So, the existing versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and Xanaders will be removed from the PS Store for purchase starting next week with the announcement of the definitive edition. It will remove the legacy versions, any legacy versions of the cult classics from digital storefronts. If you already purchased them, you'll be able to re-download them at any time. Although Kevin is looking for his. At the time of writing, you can buy and play all 3 titles on PS3, 4, and 5. Courtesy of Sony's various PS2 classics programs. These are emulated editions and lack quality of life, but they're quite cheap. Although I have a 1% chance of hope of thinking I could ever get a refund from Sony, this is what I'm thinking. If you think Sony will give you a refund on a game, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, my friend. Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. It's got no use on the inside. You better get used to that idea.
I just want to refund a game I barely played that I think is quite disappointing. If I think about it, it might be the first movie that started off with Morgan Freeman becoming the narrator of our generation. It's a story about a man sent to jail for allegedly killing his wife and lover. He says he's an innocent man. It's about hope. It's about life. It's about freedom. It's about being a man. Great film. Great film indeed. Alright. It's not working properly. PlayStation bot. Refund me. Fastest way to help with your refund request is via chat. The wait time is a few minutes. Alright, sure, let's do it. Connect me to the chat, baby. I'm gonna say, yeah, it was my... Should I say that the game is not working, or should I say... But they're gonna say you played it. I'm gonna say my kid downloaded it. That's my plan. There are 364 customers ahead of us. Wow, look how terrible this looks. Good God. Microsoft and Sony, who have been in the software and hardware business for, since before you were born. At least Microsoft has. Their websites are so gross. Why can't you be better? Yeah, the one time I got a refund, I just said, oh, my kid bought the game. I don't get it. It's like, how do you turn on parental controls? Can you help me with these parental controls, please? And they're like, oh, okay. Just this one time. This looks good. This one feels good. I wish I could play the original... I wish I could buy the Grand Theft Auto 3 PS2. What is it? Remastered emulation? Taking out the laundry.
Take a goddamn seat. So the laundry won't pay any protection, huh? The triads think they can mess with me? Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy.
No son of mine gets a bite of triads.
Sorry, Ma. Yes, Ma. I want you to destroy their laundry vans and mangle any triad gimp that gets in your way. 8-Ball can supply you with what you're gonna need.
Is your game sound now? $329 customers ahead of us now.
8-Ball can supply you. Alright, where's 8-Ball? I don't see him. Alright, let me tell you how it's gonna go. You look like a gangster.
Here's a car waiting for you. Do you have to drive over this curb? I don't think I was supposed to take this car. Yeah, look at this truck. Ooh, this truck looks fun. Yeah, I want to return it. My kid bought it and is streaming it. He looks exactly like me. I like how the music in GTA 3 was just sort of a bunch of like generic ideas. They got one channel for British music fans, one for reggae fans, one for like rock, and then a chat one. What's lips? Hip hop fans? What is this, like R&B? Sex music. BAM! Get out. Lips is more pop. Are they actual like? Are they real songs? Are they licensed songs, or are they just sort of ideas? No, not ideas. Are they just generic ideas? I actually forgot what I was doing in terms of the mission. They said, go get the laundry trucks. Yeah, then what? The rest is up to you. Blow them up, maybe? Let's try blowing it up. Let's try destroying it. Let's flip it! Okay. Let's go right off this edge. You're taking me off the edge. Oh, yeah. Get out, get out, get out, get out. No!
So
Yeah, what did he say again?
Protection, huh? The triads think they can mess with me? Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy.
No son of mine gets a bite them triads. Your father
Sorry, Ma.
soul took no crap from those triads.
Yes, Ma.
Italy.
I want you to destroy their laundry vans
Got
and
it.
mangle any triad gimp that gets in your way.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let's go destroy some vans and mangle some triad gimps. Crash the game. See, these don't sound like real tracks. These sound like just what you would expect them to sound like. They sound like Weird Al Yankovic's idea of it. Which is cool. Here we go. I see. This sounds like The Weeknd. I like this kind of a mission where they just give you a couple of moving targets and a very loose requirement. Destroy them somehow. You figure it out. Rocket launcher, drive them into the water, bang into them a million times. That's fun. That works with like the fun sandbox elements of the series in the game. It's like my favorite mission in Metal Gear Solid 5. You have 10 minutes or something to destroy like 3 tanks that are heavily guarded. And they're a convoy, a heavily armed convoy, and just up to you. You have a lot of different gadgets, a lot of different ways you can make that happen. But you got a certain amount of time, and you just figure it out. This guy's not giving up. Guess I need to get right in the way, like this. Oh, he just keeps going around. Wow, this guy is crazy. Holy moly! This is some pretty dedicated laundry. Uh-oh. I blew up the wrong van. Ouch. My back. I think I was wearing a leather jacket.
Remember the clothes? Just forget about the morning after. Flashback FM.
What's in my back seat? You know, it looks like a Unity game. You know? Even though I think they used Unreal for this stuff. Well, that's what Lena was saying anyway. Okay. This guy is actually really difficult to pull over. Why was it so much easier the first time? I think because I waited for him to get into more of a high traffic area. Uh-oh, cops. Play it cool. Alright. Oh, this guy's gonna wreck his own thing. He just keeps going around me perfectly. They're so big. Guess I need a bigger car. Oh, here we go. 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 Ah. Yes. Yeah. Go off-roading. All right. Here we go. Take the guy out of the car. No! There we go. And I'm trying to attack him. God, this port sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. The driving AI is pretty nice.
The last 100 years. And speaking of commerce, it's time for
I don't think you can just jump out.
Dale, has the spark gone out of your love life? Look into idle
Going
love
your
adventures,
life?
so the monotony of
Like, can I just hold triangle and get out? No. Whoa, look at the way the fucking arrow is reflecting in the ocean. God, that's strange. Why can't I push triangle and fly out? I guess that's not a quality life thing they added. Isn't that strange? That is weird, man. So I can't just push this car into the ocean. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the AI was pretty good. That was really good. I've pressed triangle, and I am truck. I am truck. I am out of truck. Okay, I'd like to get in it now. Please. Game. Camera. Calm down. Calm down, camera. Oh, it probably looks pretty good. Just imagine if you were playing it on an Android phone. Then it would look really good. Oh, yeah. I love... Oh, nice. 2 birds. 1 stone. This is perfect. Don't die. That is awesome. That's some GTA. Look at that guy flying away. This guy's paralyzed in fear. No, he's just watching the light. Pretty hard to see the light from down there, old man. What was the Lean-Out game? The Harvester. Let me guess. It's based on a dark anime. A very pretentious anime. And it's set in a dark Eastern European village. And it's psychological horror. And there's dimensional travel. Ping Tong. You know, I actually started watching Evangelion, that anime you guys are recommending. I just put it on and while I was dicking around on my phone at night while I was gonna go to sleep. So I wasn't paying like really close attention, which is probably not the way to absorb it, but it just kind of seemed like there's a special kid who has to be the pilot of a mech, and it's pretty dangerous, this situation they're doing. Does this game look good? This game looks good. Oh, I like it. It's a nice remaster for the 3. So in the first 10 minutes, a baby eats a spider. There you go. That's all you gotta say. That's doing it justice. For sure. One of the lines from Evangeline that stuck out to me was this like person trying to train the kid, and he's just saying, yeah, okay, all the time. And she goes, you can't just be agreeable, you know. You gotta think about what you're doing. It doesn't help anyone to just say yes and agree to things. And he said, whatever, you told me, I'm the pilot. I'm the only one who can do it, so I gotta do it, okay? And I like when they dub over and oh, you're in trouble. Oh my God, look at this guy going around. Thought I had him there. Holy shit, this is like the final boss of Diddy Kong Racing. Impressive. Most impressive. This guy. I guess I need a gun. The Harvest is about puberty, or the Evangelion? Oh, it's about puberty. Yeah. And there's this thing where like he lives with his teacher or something, and it's kind of like a lot of sexual tension there. I like in Japan the way they talk about food. I like when they go, you know, even for a like one of those food that's cooked in a bag, it's pretty good, you know. There's this big thing about like who has to take turns cooking and it being good or bad. That's exactly how I feel when I cook something. I feel like, oh my god, if I have to make something for people, I don't know what is good food. I just put food in pan and add sauce, and then I stir it around, and it might end up like a disgusting mush. I don't know if people are going to eat that. And then I watch Stella cook, and I go, oh, I guess it's not that hard. This is a fun mission. I love it. I love... if I have 0 stars and there's a cop watching all this go down in Chinatown. BAM! You jerk. This guy's unstoppable. I feel like if I just tail this guy, he's eventually going to do enough damage to himself. Uh-oh. Get the fuck out! Shinji, the main character of Evangeline, gets a lot of criticism for being a wimpy crybaby. Didn't bother you? Yeah, I think he's just kind of... I mean, it's pretty understandable. He's put into a wild situation where he might face death, and he's seeing that it's experimental. Nice. Looks like you went the wrong way. Oh, no. No! No! Oh, man. Where'd he go? Come back. Oh, there he is. Yorkie likes to cook. Oh, they give you grenades too? Yeah, I remember he said, like, go talk to this guy. You could throw a grenade in the big thing in the back. But it's pretty fun even without the grenades. But yeah, I see. It's like, it's pretty set up to throw a grenade into the back. But I don't mind this. You son of a bitch. I think I should steal like a semi-truck or something. That'd be fun. Alright, how are you going to get around all 3 of us? Like that, eh? Oh! It's bringing down the whole house. Bringing down the whole town. Okay, I need a bigger car. Where's the biggest car we can find? This is pretty big. Look at this. Look at this. Old man. Oh, he's not that old. He's just dressed like he's in the 30s. Or the 40s. They didn't make it so you can ally with any faction. Oh, in GTA 3? Yeah, and then in San Andreas you have your own factions. Vice City too, I guess. There we go. I just brought the wrong car for the job. BAM! Eat shit, Wong. There we go. No grenades needed. Oh, oh yes. Alright, let's go off this awesome jump. Don't go into the water. Unless you can press triangle and dive out. No, you cannot. You could do that in Shadowrun on the Sega Genesis. You could join the Yakuza or the Mafia. And then they had... BAM! Oh. No! Mission passed! Woo! Wasted. So how does that work? It didn't say start the mission from, but I died, so it wouldn't say that. All right, let's go see what happened. Let's see if that counted as passing the mission. Nice. Grand Theft Auto 3.
That's right.
Ooh!
He'll never be as tough as his pop. But he left you a note on the table.
Oh, we're on
Laundry
day
has
live.
agreed to pay. You did real good, kid. Go collect the cash and bring it back here. Watch out for the triads.
Oh, that's
They may
Michael
be
Madsen.
shoving a firecracker up your ass. But don't take no crap. Nobody, I mean nobody, messes with Tony Cipriani.
No one messes for it. Oh, yeah.
It's a magic letter. I feel like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. Ho 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 ho! This is what you need to do. Go kill the triads.
So I can come back here and have a bunch of hippies.
Oh.
Those Aussies are really
You know, even though I've had like weird experiences with D-Live, for music, they're really great. I've met some fantastic people when I was on the D-Live front page there. Really supportive people. Only one troll. And even he was like, I think he was just kind of maybe a bit mentally ill. Because he was saying things that didn't really make a lot of sense, but they weren't insulting. He would request songs, but it would be like, he'd say, Baby Cousin Steve, play it. You go, what? Up in the Arms, play it. Go, that's not a song. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I like Russia? Oczy czornie, oczy strasnie, oczy zgucie, oczy plamnie, kaklabluję was, kaklabluję was. Znatu widział was nie dorysa, pom 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 pom. Oczy czornie, oczy strasnie. No, I don't like Russia. No, yeah, Russia seems cool. You is from Russia. Don't shoot. Welcome. Did you like my song? That's a Russian song, you see? What the hell is going on here? We had a explosion. We had a bloody explosion. Bloody gooey goop gop. Goop gop gippy gop gap. Healthy bold. Uh-oh. These guys got guns. We're surrounded. We're surrounded. It's a trap. Waste him. All right. Oh, shit. 72, 58, 44, 33. Oh. Run! Get the car. Yeah. Yes. Yes! Yes! Die! I need to get the cops involved with these triads. And they go, well, he's white, so they're probably fine. Why is the ambulance? The triads on the ambulance? Bum bum bada boom bum bada boom bum ba. Crunch. I should try to just get this thing to blow up right in the middle of them. Oh! Oh no. Don't hit the cop car. Ugh. Alright, let's try to just blow this thing up. Let's kill this guy and get his gun. Oh, I don't think we got it there. You live in Nizhny. Hey, my favorite hockey player is Alexander Mogilny from Khabarovsk, Russia. USSR. Bam! There we go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. No! Oh, that's the problem with Grand Theft Auto 3 is you can't jump out while the thing is moving. So by the time... Where am I going to get guns from? Let's go down to ammunition. Yeah, so by the time you stop the car and get out, it's blown up and you're dead. Which is too bad. It's too bad, you know? Boom bum ba boom boom ba boom bum ba doo. Alright, what kind of gun can we get?
You want a license too?
Oh yeah, give me the Uzi. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Good night, Russian prince. До свидания. I see a 6 in there. Доброй ночи. I'm gonna put my van here. Maybe I'll bring it in here. And then blow it up and kill them all. I wonder, you think it'll, when it loads this mission, is that van gonna disappear? No, still here. Yeah, still there. There was something weird in my coffee. I just had to spit it out. Okay, alright, alright. Fucking aim. Terrible. Reload, reload, reload. Oh, take out the Uzi, my friend. No! God! Okay, there, we've put a van in the way. And it's a trap. Waste them all. You got it. Oh my god, that's a lot of guys to deal with. I think I got the Uzi. Is that it? This is awesome. Sounds actually pretty good. Oh, yeah. That was it. That's a lot easier with an Uzi. Oh, we gotta go kill these guys. Look at this guy. I wonder how they're doing back there. So the annoying thing with the aiming is that it really likes locking on, but you can't really necessarily decide who you're going to be locking on to. Kaplooey! Ah, this game's still fun. That's the best thing out of paying $90 for this mobile port remaster. Remucking up. Shit. Oh no. Get in the station wagon. They'll never expect the white guy to be driving in the station wagon. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's some games where I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2, Yakuza games. If I was just playing it kind of by myself at night, and I'd, no camera on, I'd having a talk, they'd be a lot better because they'd just be very relaxing, and you can just kind of lay in the couch, go, stop and start when you want, and just kind of let it come at you. Or games that require a lot of reading, And I think Yakuza games are like that. They're these big games that are supposed to be really explored, really get into the world of it. You got the good cow. Salvatore's called a meeting.
Don Salvatore has called a meeting. I need you to collect the limo and his boy Joey from the garage. Then get Luigi from his club. Come back here and pick me up. Then we'll all drive over to the boss's place together. Those triads, they don't know when to stop. They want a war, they got a war. Now get going.
Yeah, that's a big part of it for sure. Is getting that energy from people. That's what I've been feeling like lately. I might just want to switch to doing like just kind of playing the games whenever, you know, at night or different time, and then doing it more organized into like a podcast format, or like a hangout format, because I find it tougher to organize my thoughts while I'm actually playing the game. And also then all the stuff that all of the parts that I find interesting that I want to this looks good. The parts that I find interesting that I want to say are now kind of lost in these big long videos, you know, instead of just kind of playing it, taking out all the interesting stuff and trying to put that into you know, like a 45-minute podcast or something, so you can get more info. Yeah, and then if you want to have continuity, it's like, well, if I already started streaming this one, I guess I might as well finish it off. You know, so anybody that's watched one episode is going to be able to get to the end of it. Although, I remember like when I used to watch Game Informer's videos before everybody good there left, it was, I loved it when they would just do these one-offs. They'd call it a replay, and they would just play. They just do one episode on an old game. That'd be cool. I mean, that also is something that only you can offer, or like, I guess some other people can, but like, you speak Japanese and you live there, so you have a lot of insight in that. You know. I mean, wouldn't it be so hypocritical if you being in America, you got a copyright post for showing Japanese content, where in Japan, they're like, their copyright is so weak. When they used to make these wrestling games, and they would just take all the likenesses of the American wrestlers and just change their name. They're like, what do you mean? Well, it looks exactly like Hulk Hogan and Steve Austin and The Rock. Yeah, but their names are Bulk Bogan and The Cock. So we don't know what you mean. Coincidence. Coincidence. Any likenesses are purely coincidental. Someone had a channel just broadcasting the Batsu games, and they were shut down. But was it being done in like a commentary way, or was it just them? Oh no, this guy's gonna try to beat my ass. Nice. I triggered the next bit by doing the horn. And he gets in. And he gets in. Oh yeah, and he gets in. Bulk Bogan. Yeah. Yeah. There is some gray area with copyright stuff. I mean, people who are actually really breaking something, like if somebody takes a song or a movie or a game and they really just go, I'm showing you pieces of this and I'm going to break it down and expand on it, and I'm only showing you footage to help illustrate the point. And then there's other people that the only reason, you know, whatever they're making exists is because of the thing that they're playing or showing, right? Which I guess could be me as well. And I think if people who are doing, like, I listen to these Irish guys talk about wrestling shows, and they use a lot of the wrestling footage, but I actually am quite happy listening to them on their own, just like an audio podcast. So, whoa, here we go. They're coming to get you. Oh my God, there's so many of them. This could probably be such a bullshit difficult mission. Oh my God, I'm in the slow ass limo. They're in these super sporty giant transport trucks. Uh-oh, I think I went the wrong way. What is that weird clicking sound? Which way you going? Go back to Long Island. Let's see. Yeah, like for those Irish guys, I often just listen to them on a podcast where it doesn't even require. Oh no, it's going to catch on fire soon. It doesn't even require the video of it. It keeps doing that weird sound. What is that? I don't know if it's on my PC or what. Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. Oh, I like how calm these guys are. This is where they went, maybe we should have the characters say a little something. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, yo, CJ, watch how you're driving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This limo ain't too fancy. Oh, no. Yes. But yeah, for other people that are doing that stuff, you got to think if you removed the copyrighted material, would they still have anything in the content? Are they still offering something? And if you don't like it, well, then don't use it. If you don't like having your... Oh my god, they've blocked it off. Is there a way around it? Maybe down there and around, or... Yeah. Well, and that's the interesting part. I mean, that's generally what I think a lot of great internet stuff is just kind of like the friend hangout. I mean, those Irish guys that I listen to talk about wrestling, OSW, by the way. I like it because they're three best friends that have an incredible chemistry of sense of humor. And when you go on the internet, you're alone. So it's nice to have the feeling of friends. You're able to download new episodes right now because it's not even licensed, eh? Right. An Amazon Watch Party. That's cool. Yeah, that was a new thing that came out of the pandemic, right? The ability to... Okay, let's deliver these Guidos. Uh-oh. We've run amok. Come on. Avoid the brown. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Not a lot of room for Big Fat Tony in the front seat. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. No! Alright. Just get a good run at it. Oh, Skyrim. Alright, just go off to the side. You got it. There you go. You need to just trick the game engine into thinking this is probably a bad idea. You're fine. This is the way we always take. It's a shortcut. It's a little off the beaten path, but we're over the hill, baby. In a good way. Alright, and we're here. You're welcome. Nice. I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know much.
You did good back there, kid.
But I know.
Real good.
There he is.
Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
Hey, Luigi!
Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away too
You
long.
tell them once this unfortunate business is taken care of, we'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay? Here's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on it.
Tony! How's your mama? She's a great woman, strong, Firenze.
She's good. Fine.
Terrific, terrific. Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new friend here. I see nothing but good things for you, my boy.
I like GTA 3. Chaperone.
Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my girl for the evening. Hey, Maria, move your butt.
Yeah, you cute butt.
Dumb broad does this every time. And here she is, the one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around here for the conversation, do you?
Get in the car and keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one.
Don't they kind of remind you of Zelda characters?
And watch her.
Where they move?
Be trouble.
Yeah. I'm sure your new lapdog has everything covered. And isn't he big and strong? Hey, Fighter, let's go visit Chico and get some party treats. He's at the rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
He's at the Chinatown waterfront, I think. All right. Yeah. Your new lapdog can take me down there. I'm gonna feed him lots of treats. I'll scratch his ears. I'll even let him hump my leg. But if he gets too out of line, I'll cut his balls off too. Is that enough of a metaphor? Chico. What you gonna do? Slap him? Kiss him?
Mira, it's my favorite lady. You looking for some fun? A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Keys.
Thanks, Chico. See you around.
Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
Come on, Fighter, let's go and check out this party.
Man, this would be so incredibly impressive on the PS2. You know? Pulling this off, this big-ass city. All the different things you can do. The cars. The acting. The voice talent. I mean, they took a big swing getting Michael Madsen in here. And, I don't know, whoever else is doing the voices. Michael Madsen, he was a big star at the time. He was like a B star. I mean, he was still... It wasn't too long before that he was in Reservoir Dogs. Sack of loser scum. That's the party.
You wait here and look after this while I push my butt, right?
I'm gonna run you out. I got a better car than you. Hey, my God.
Why do they have the NPCs move? If they're going to have the same movements, why do they have them synchronized? I don't want to leave just yet. Oh, they're coming after us. All right, let's get out of here. Thought I could pick up all that sweet dead money, that blood money. Don't cross the road with no crosswalk or I'm gonna run you over. Oh boy. This limo can't climb up the hills. Ouchie, mouchie. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe you should have given me a Ferrari, huh? Huh? You want me to keep this girl safe and you give me a slow limo? She's a dangerous girl. Wow, can I shoot in the car? Does that work? Come on, come on. Alright, we're almost there to the country club. Hey, we're protected. Oh no! Hey, we're okay. Alright. I think we're okay. Maybe we can get out of here. It's a nice truck the developers put down here for you. 4x4. Maybe I can get in the truck and tow this limo. I wonder if I get out of the car if it'll say, return to the car, Maria. Or she'll follow you. She probably won't follow you. Alright, let's get up this hill. Oh my god. And we've ran out of momentum. Alright, how do we get to the road? The Road. The Road. Okay. Okay, we need to get out of here. Oh no, it's dark. Okay, not towards the beach. Need to get onto a road. This might work right here. Go around. Go around. Keep it cool now. There we go. Oh no, the cops. Come on. Come on. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. I have had honest, genuine fun with GTA 3 like I never thought I would. I thought it would be bland and you would see that, well, it was a cool idea, but the real fun came in Vice City and San Andreas. You know, rocket packs, rocket launchers, the Rockettes, Rocket League. Alright, don't fall off to the side. Again, take the path. Yeah, what a good game. And we're back. I think it's the freedom of the missions I really like. It gets more frustrating when you have to do it a certain way, you know? It doesn't work with what the game is.
You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while, and you treated me really good with respect and everything. Well, I better go. I'll see you around, I hope.
Doesn't he look like 20 years ago he used to be a child actor who was really cute, and now he's sort of grown up and looks a bit wonky. You know, you can't even save from the pause menu.
Alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making
How
spank
dumb is
somewhere
that?
in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning.
Oh.
He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
Yeah, I like these ones. We follow. That's fun. Alright, GTA 3 voice cast. No dialogue needed for him. Michael Madsen, The Guru, Debbie Mazar. Oh yeah, Debbie Mazar, she's been in a bunch of mob movies and stuff. Frank Vincent, he looks like... Oh yeah, Michael Rappaport, Joe Pantoliano, Kyle MacLachlan. Who the hell's Kyle MacLachlan play? Danny Mastrogiogano. Alright, let's go tail him. Let's go tail this guy. You know, something I didn't realize about... You know how new cars all just kind of look exactly the same? One thing I didn't realize is that... The new cars all have to go as aerodynamic as possible because they have to reach like emissions, and like emissions targets. They have to be a certain amount of fuel efficient, and so whoever comes up with like the most aerodynamic style, they'll just have to copy that. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that. So now that they are electric, they can get away with having a bit different of a style. He left the club. Tail him. I don't know where he is. He looks pretty far away on my map. Spookometer. That's hilarious.
Hey, Mongoli. You rode too high on the spookometer.
Honk honk. Nice penance. Well, this thing handles... This thing, it still handles quick and responsively, but there's sort of a consequence to moving around just because of the higher center of gravity on the cargo van. It's pretty cool. I'm just so surprised I'm having this much fun with GTA 3. Don't get too close. Spookometer, spookometer, spookometer. Oh, yeah.
Leave us alone for a minute.
How, though? Wouldn't it be cool, though, if you could save from the menu? Why do they still make you go through this rigmarole of driving to a save point? That's annoying. We really wanted to preserve the integrity of the mobile port. Oh, yeah? This time I'm going to take the road out. Much better. Yeah! Going so fast. Those girders feel so New York. The big, heavy... These things here. With the... what do you call that when a highway goes over? It's not called a viaduct, is it? Tailing is fun. Where you need to not be seen. That was actually some of the most interesting parts in, I'd say in Judgment were the tailing missions. And some of the running, like, QTE missions too were pretty fun. It originates from World War II. Spooky of derogatory. The Dutch describing the Black Air Force. Oh, yeah. That was definitely an old term, derogatory term towards black people. Spooks. So spooky would be... Oh. That's like someone saying N-wordly. N-wordy. The N-word. Uh-oh. Conch. Those little stoops feel pretty New York, too. It's like saying gypped, right? I got gypped. It's derogatory to gypsies. But gypsies are hardly around, so... Whoa, what is everybody... Oh my god, gunfight between the Mafia and these blue... Who are these blue shirt guys? I love the two gangs and then the cars running them over too. It's awesome. There's just so much more going on. Holy crap. Oh man, he came right in front of me. Imagine every time we'd have to walk back or drive back to getting that mission started. I mean, yeah, and then like similar to gypped is Jude, right? Getting Jude out of something. I like to call Stella Honky. I go, what's up, honky scum? And she goes, don't call me that. I go, alright, you colonizer. You honky colonizer. She doesn't like it. You know, I just held the R1 handbrake button, and I didn't actually steer, and it auto-steered through it. Alright, where is this guy? Where's this honky? Honky is actually a term for white people that was derived from the Hungarian and Polish immigration. Hon, as in Hungarian. And maybe, I always thought it was just the sound they made, like, huh, huh. Alright.
That lovely summer I spent reading Proust in the original Italian.
Has your mind gone stale? Has the spark gone out?
Bad power supply can do crazy things. Yeah, it could be it then. Yeah, it could be just given like a, you know, like an sort of irregular power supply that's just sort of constantly on the line of having an issue. Could be. I'm open to that. The thing that's annoying is that it works just enough for me to think that this is a, you know, a good solution. You have your computer behind a UPS and got a gold certified power supply? So a UPS, are those the ones that can they can supply power for, you know, a minute or so after, like a small amount of time if the power goes out? They store it. Don't spook 'em. That guy was having a great walk and I ruined it. This looks like a place where sailors might hang out.
Here comes our little friend, Mr. Big Mouth himself.
Were you followed? You know what goes on here is our little secret, amigo.
No, I wasn't followed. You got my stuff?
Here's your spank, squealer. Now talk.
Okay, so the Leons are fighting wars on two fronts. They're in a turf war with the Triads, with no sign of either side giving up. Meanwhile, Joey Leon has stirred up some bad blood with the Forellis. Every day they're losing men.
This guy looks like he should be in Dune.
Salvatore's becoming dangerous and paranoid. He expects everybody and everything.
And with loyalty like yours, what
We've introduced rain effects. Randomly. We mean random. Whack, Curly Bob. I think at the time it was really exciting that there was just people talking about drugs and swearing and stuff. There he goes. Curly Bob. Some urgent work for you, Tony. Tony. Alright, Tony, I'm coming. Oh my god. You know what would actually be way better than a remastered package of these trilogy games? Would be like the 3 games in one package, and they improve the controls, and they improve the draw distance, and they improve the frame rate, and they let you save anywhere. And that's it. And then they'd have to remove some licensed tracks, so... But that, and that's a lot of... The rain looks like milk? Oh my god, it does, doesn't it? It's so white. God is coming everywhere.
Oh, it's you. Tony ain't here. But he left one of his sugary love letters for
We're
you.
at war. The Triads have a fish factory as a front. Most of their business goes down at the fish market in Chinatown. The laundry still owes us protection. They reckon the Triads are protecting them now, so I say we exact a fitting punishment. Take those boys over and whack the Triad warlords. Hell, if you get a chance, pop some of their soldiers, too.
Oh, we're already fighting? Come on, boys. It's a gang warfare out here. Can I take this car? No alarm this time? Alrighty. Don't run that guy over. I like the chaos that you... Oh my god. Oh man, remember the intersections in Cyberpunk? Ugh, that poor game. That poor game. CD Projekt Red and their big yellow apology letters, where they don't learn the mistake of making promises you can't keep by apologizing for the promise they couldn't keep and then making yet another promise that they couldn't keep. Die. Crunch. Hey, some guns. The comedian Tom Segura, his latest tour, I love the name of it. It's called I'm Coming Everywhere. Pretty cheesy, but pretty funny. Oof. A lot of intersection lights coming down. Oh yeah, shotgun. Who are these guys? These guys are the Chinese? Yeah, I'll take on the guys with the bats. That works a lot better. I feel like these guys have infinite health. Our cronies? Alright. We gotta go kill the right Chinese. Not these ones. These games you can really get into a groove with them. It feels like such a difference between getting into a groove with it, or it's a very thin line of getting into the groove of it and then also just feeling like you're doing the same missions over and over. But I've really enjoyed the mission structure in these ones. They feel like they have a lot of freedom to them. They're not as gimmicky and set piecey, which can be really fun every once in a while too. I need a tried fish van to enter. Alright, but what if I just drive around here, hmm? I could just shoot them from here. Ha! Isn't that cool? I mean, I could have went and got a fish van. Whoops. He's a traitor. Well, might as well pick up his money and guns. Alright. Yeah, these missions feel very open. It was cool. Just drive around, get the high ground, snipe the guy from a distance. Bam, it's done. Or you could have got a fish van.
I'm a mom, not a conservationist. The new My Batsu monstrosity
Batsu. Batsu, that's that thing Horky was talking about, the Japanese show. Batsu, Batsu. Sounds like beatboxing. Batsu, Batsu, Batsu. What's Joey up to? Nah, that's Michael Rappaport. I don't really want to hear him talk. Can we cut through the middle? Yes. I wonder what that Insomniac Wolverine game is going to be like. Spider-Man worked really well because of the traversal. And
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the Triads and Liberty once and for all. 8 Ball's rigged a dust cart with a bomb. It's on a timer, so if you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8 Ball says it's real sensitive, and the slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking real biblical here, nothing low budget.
there is no voice recorded for your player character. Real mackerel. He must be so worried that the Chinese fish marketeers are gonna confuse him for a giant carp. He's gonna be hanging from a hook in a freezer, chopped up and turned into sushi. Am I confusing Chinese and Japanese? I think so. You know that good old Chinese sushi? I would love to go to a great Chinese restaurant and have real Chinese food. You know what I mean? Or I could just go to like... Because all the ones I would go to... Uh-oh. This thing don't handle so great. Be careful. The Chinese food was always deep fried and sugary, you know? Sweet and sour pork. Which as a kid and a teenager and an adult who is drunk, I like. As a fat man, sweet and sour pork. As a treat, you know, as fast food. After I played a late night gig last night, and after I went to McDonald's, and I realized, like, man, McDonald's, it's not super cheap, you know? What did I get? I got like a couple small burgers and some fries, and an apple pie, and it was like $14. Oh man, I could have got myself some authentic Chinese food. Probably for that, you know, like $14 is the price of a decent fast meal. But there's just no options late at night where I live anyway, in Ottawa. It's a couple McDonald's are open and Tim Hortons, which has really gross food. Like I find McDonald's satisfying if I've had a few drinks, but if not, it just makes me feel really gross. I'm tired. It's not really like food at all. Oh man, these guys. These guys here. Hey, get back in the vehicle. Oh, holy God, that's a lot of guys. Anyways, after the show, there were a couple guys that I'd met the first time I did the show there, and we had a lot in common. Had a good little hangout, and this time I went to their apartment after. It was so... First off, I mean, since COVID has happened, I very rarely have been in anyone's house. So that was interesting. And then to kind of hang out with people that were really into like video games and music, and it was so fun. And I just really missed it. It really made me miss my friends back home and being able to just like have some funny and intelligent discussion. I've really been missing that. Whoa! And also, it was so funny being in an apartment where you know that, oh yeah, no women live here. This is 3 boys live here. Where you go into the bathroom and nothing is on a shelf. You know, you go to the toilet area. It's not dirty. I mean, it could use like a bit of a clean. It's kind of clean. You know, like they could give it a wipe down, but it's just they got a bag of toilet paper, so they just sort of that's on the ground. No use taking that out. They're not going to clean up after each other is the thing. So you see like a lot of mess in the kitchen, a lot of mess in the bathroom. Everything on the bathroom is just on the ground. You know, plungers on the ground, falling over there. Some other stuff. A bunch of things that don't need to be there. And then, yeah, I really miss this. Like, it's great being able to like chat with you and the people in the chat that have, you know, like similar interests. But actually, the coolest thing about, I think, being online and chatting is that you get way different types of people. Like these guys that I was talking to, it felt like I was back home. Talking to, you know, my British Columbian Canadian friends on the West Coast. But when I talk to you guys, it's so different because, you know, oh crap, I just armed the bomb. Can I disarm it? No, I have 2 minutes to get it there. It's not a lot of time. That was awesome. You know, I mean, you've lived in Japan. That's a vastly different experience than anyone I've met in my hometown. You know, talking to like Prince and people in Europe and South America, that's pretty amazing. It's so different. But anyways, it was interesting to hang out with these guys. I haven't done it for so long. I just read fun to chat when you're on as like, yeah, you know, when you're on, when you're kind of firing on all cylinders. Not when you're having an off day. You're online, but you're off. If you know what I mean.
On later. No, he got taken off the air.
He just got armed right away. If I touch anything, it's going to explode. Oh, well, I touched something there. It didn't explode. So who's lying? Oh, your bread things. He stayed at a hotel in Calgary that had a grill your own bread. Grill your own bread. Grill your own bread. Grill your own bread. So you would go... No, I've never heard of that. I've heard of an omelet station. And I have partaken. I have partooken in an omelet station. Grill your own bread. I don't think I've ever had grilled bread. That wasn't, you know, like for a sandwich or something. You put toast on a fire grill. Oh, artisanal. Calgary is not known as a place that has any class. Calgary is a small little cowboy town that all of a sudden became an epicenter for a huge oil boom in Canada. So people from all over Canada were traveling to Calgary to work in the oil fields, and then Calgary would be sort of the headquarters of all the oil companies were based out of there. Suncor, Energy Core. They love that Core name. No creativity. They all have the exact same name. And so a ton of money was put into Calgary, kind of like Las Vegas, where it sort of changed overnight. And they don't have much like culture or arts. Yeah, they had dinosaur too. Because, well, yeah, I guess all those fossils turning into oil. 40 seconds to get where we need to go. Well, we're pretty close. I think we're going to make it. I think it's going to be very exciting. Even if my voice does not make it seem so. Bomb armed. 12, 11, 10, 9. What? Put toast on a fire grill. That is so lame. That is such a like, what stupid tourists are gonna go, golly, wow, oh, Pâtreron bread. What are we gonna do? Put butter on it and with a brush. Golly, at home we use a knife for our butter spreading. They use a brush. Oh my, I can put all this cheese on it? And capers? I never had tale of that. By golly, I always thought toast couldn't be improved, and the Calgarians did it. Alright, turn off this fucking annoying music. He said after being annoying. Okay, I'm gonna get in this thing. Is it gonna have that timer? Because I need to hustle my bustle. Okay, I'm not pressing the D-pad. Oh yeah, you start off with 2 minutes 30 seconds, so to the top, to the top, to the top, top. So when it gets to 9 seconds, it just explodes. Alright, let's go. Holy Jesus Christ. The Elgato froze and then I exploded. Well, that's gonna do it for today.